Hey everybody, this is Scott Levin, Chief Peacekeeper, Attorney Mediator. I'm here with Sonia Queralt. How are you, Sonia?
Hi there, Scott. Thank you for having me. Doing well.
So Sonia has a really interesting company that she is the founder of. It's called Divorceify, and it's really a divorce technology platform. And I'm really excited to talk to her with her about it, because not only am I a member, but I actually also founded a startup in 2016, totally unrelated to family law and divorce. But I do have a passion for entrepreneurs and startup professionals, and I'm really excited to talk with you, Sonia. Can you tell us a little bit about Divorceify to start with?
Sure. I am a recovering divorce litigator, and that was my past life. And now what we have at Divorceify is actually something really cool. Our platform is powered by a machine learning algorithm that we created with 2 data scientists. And what we have done is we have created a platform where anybody thinking about divorce or going through it comes through and gets a free, what we like to call a free divorce GPS, a divorce roadmap. What does the divorce roadmap include? Number 1, based on the consumer coming through and doing a quick intake, 5 to 7 minutes. They get the customized roadmap addresses 3 pain points. Number 1, it makes a recommendation on what the best process for that person to get divorced is. Number 2, it connects them to the vetted professionals in our network, just so that the person can start to see that divorce is much more than just a legal issue. And number 3, it provides them with a homework list, which we all love. And it really is just a list of important documents for them to start to collect, so that when they have that first meeting with their professional, they are prepared and ready.
Interesting. So what type of professionals are there? I presume, is it just legal, or are there other professionals?
Yeah, so our professional network is really made up of anybody who touches the divorce world.
Mm.
So we have legal mediators, attorneys, realtors, mortgage brokers, financial advisors, CDFAs, therapists, coaches. It really runs the gamut, because every divorce is different and every divorce raises different issues. And therefore, really what the goal of Divorceify is that divorce isn't a one-size-fits-all. So your team really needs to be customized to what you need in order to get to chapter 2.
I love that, because anyone that's watched any of my videos or read any of my articles really knows that I believe that divorce is a team game. The traditional model of just hiring a single litigator and entrusting your entire world to that person, it leaves you on the bench. And how I describe, as a sports analogy to prospective clients, I tell them all the time, listen, you don't want to be on the bench as a spectator. You want to be the coach or the quarterback. You want to be pointing out, and educating yourself and enlightening which direction you want to go, along with your attorney and coach, your CDFA, your mediator. Hearing from multiple people is really important. So I'm really glad that you guys, are on the same wavelength as that. So Sonia, how, as someone that started a startup in the technology world, obviously, and I had never done anything like that before, what motivated you to take that huge leap?
Sure. So in my previous life as a divorce litigator, I immediately saw not just a lot of issues with the system in general, which that is for another day and another task, but really also my clients consistently were coming to me with the same pain points. And it just seemed to me that there was a better way to really support clients. I also personally had my own divorce. And when I finally uttered the words that I was going to get divorced, everybody looked at me and said, you're a phenomenal litigator. You got it. This is cake. You know what to do. And I thought, wow, this is entirely different than any case I've ever had. And I really had to put into practice what I had been preaching to my clients. I had to take a step back. I had to surround myself with a professional team to address all of the issues. The first speed dial was to my therapist to be like, hello, really so I could make well-informed decisions. Also, I took a very unconventional approach to my divorce. I walked away from everything. I packed up my car with my personal belongings, my cat, and I left everything behind. And I did that because that was the best process for me. My non-negotiable was my happiness. I made a choice, and I had all the information in front of me, and that was a choice I made. And that's what we want our clients to be surrounded by: the right professional team, so they have the right information and therefore can make well-informed decisions for themselves and their families.
So what would you say is the biggest improvement from your original launch that you've made since then?
For sure, the algorithm and the technology behind it. Just because divorce is a very paper-heavy process, and it streamlines the process, and it also gives clients a starting point, a customized starting point. No two people are going to get the same roadmap because no two people's pain points are the same. So being able to provide that to somebody who's thinking about divorce, gets on our platform, and can literally have that in their fingertips in less than 10 minutes, for sure, that was the biggest accomplishment since launch.
I love that you're so confident in that. That must be a major, I mean, I know about it, obviously, so it's a major piece of the puzzle. Yeah, go ahead.
Absolutely. I mean, look, I'm a lawyer. I had no idea about algorithms and teaching them and training them and what that was going to take. I thought, oh, this will take a few weeks. 1 year later.
I know, 1 year. Yep.
And we did it, and it really came, we every piece of it we did. We had to make sure the questions were getting the right output in order to give people the best recommendation, the best information. So it really was a passion project, but also something that when we look back and see what we accomplished and did and how it's helped hundreds of people going through our platform, winning.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love it. Charlie Sheen, winning.
That's it.
So tell people how can consumers that are entering the divorce process and professionals that are interested in being a member, where can they go to find out more?
Absolutely. So they can go to our website, www.divorceify, divorceify.com. And then there's contact information. For me, you can reach me at Sonia, Sonia, at divorceify.com. So we're everywhere. We're on social media. We're on LinkedIn. We're connected to amazing professionals like yourself. So reach out to Scott. He'll find me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me ask you one last question, then we got to wrap up. How many other names did you go through other than Divorceify, and why divorce? Did they come to you? Was it clear that that was the winner?
So this is an honest story. I was in the shower. I had been battling names for months, and suddenly in the shower, I went, Divorceify. Boom, done. Went to GoDaddy, checked it out. Domain was available. Done deal.
Boom. I love it. I love it. Yeah. When I came up with mine, it's called Live Source. I was like, that's it. And then it was available. I'm like, that's the taker. All right. Thank you guys for coming. We appreciate it. And check us out soon.